So it was interesting, 27 years ago when I graduated nursing, back in the late 90s, I thought, I'm going to finish my career in palliative care. And then in 2013, my mom ended up in palliative care. So I journeyed alongside her for the 4 months that she was in care. And then just a coincidence that I was at the hospital in a position in the cancer center and got laid off, and I actually got deposited into the palliative care unit at Freeport. I got very lucky. And then I've never really been a hospital nurse though. I would say only about 10 years of my career was hospital nursing. And during the pandemic, it was very difficult being a nurse at the hospital. It got so bad that I was actually considering giving up the profession. But a friend of mine volunteered here, so I talked to her and she thought I would be a good fit, so I applied and the rest is history. I think the important thing for people to remember is that we want to give those we serve the best days for the rest of their time here. So, you know, it's about treating symptoms, but it goes beyond the physical. So yes, we do tend to all the physical needs, but it's much bigger than that. It's about paying attention to the details. Like when my mom was in care, especially when you're sitting at the bedside, you kind of notice everything. So I would notice if her hair was combed, had her outfit been changed from the day before, was the bedding fresh? And so it's all these things that we can do, you know, trimming someone's hair. You know, if it's a man and he's used to having a nice clean cut, doing his hair and then having his wife come in and say, you cut his hair, that looks really good. Or giving them a clean shave if that's what they're used to. It's just kind of trying to find out who they were before they came into our care and trying to help them maintain that sense of self. People often think, oh, you work in hospice, it must be so sad. And we definitely have our moments. But for me, you know, if somebody's interested in music and it's always been a part of their life, well, how can we make it part of their life while they're here with us? And so I'll encourage family members to bring in the instrument of their loved one's choice. And if we have to, you know, sit beside them and support them to play their instrument that one last time, absolutely, it's worth it. Taking the time to be interested in who the person was before they came into our care is really important, because it shows genuine concern that, you know, I'm not just here to complete a task and check it off. I want to learn about this person and learn how to serve them best, because care looks different to everybody. All people don't have the same expectations, so I like to find out what matters to you and what does a good day look like to you, and can we try and make that happen? It's just such an honor to take care of people in their final days. And I know a lot of us, you know, we're independent and we think, I don't want to be the one in the bed depending on people, but what I tell residents is, you have spent your whole life serving others. It's time for others to serve you now.